Hey Greg, I've been wondering lately if you're ever going to respond to my video request to debate you kindly, civilly, and most of all, kindly. As you know, I have requested to speak with you on terms of kindness. None of this hatred, none of this fan stuff people keep on tormenting you about. It gets so frustrating to hear all this bad stuff happening to you. It gets to the point where it just gets old. You know, it's just to the point now where I feel bad for you. See, Greg, I don't care about your past. Hell, I don't even care what you've done wrong. Well, I do care in a little bit of ways, but that's for other reasons. You see, I want to know who you really are. I want to be able to show people. I have questions for you to help people see who you really are. And yes, I wear a mask, but it's for my own reasons. Because, yes, I'm anonymous, but that's my character. That's what I've done since I started YouTube. And to be frankly honest, I don't think one masked man would make a difference in your little debate. I mean, hell, people know who I am already because of my, fucking videos, kind of. And, it's just something that I figured, hey, it's different, it's new. Most people are just doing gaming channels, but enough about me. It's about you, Greg. I want to speak to you. I want to be able to see what makes you tick. Most people just ask you questions about past relationships, past this, past that, your problems with the people who've done wrong to you, your what's the word? Your flaws, your past issues with money and all that stuff. I don't care. I want simply to sit down and face to monitor, I guess you can say, monitor my monitor, monitor, and chat with you to see what makes Onision. Because, it gets so... you can see it in your eyes that you get frustrated with all these questions that you've already answered. Let's do something new. Let's ask Greg the questions that haven't been asked. Most people always think about the time, Greg hates meat eaters. Greg says meat eaters will go to hell for eating the flesh of the living. Who fucking cares? If he wants to eat vegetables and all that, that's his choice. If that's how he views it, go ahead, everyone has their views, man. Like it's the same way I get, with abortion. Everyone has their own views upon it. You just can't everyone be a single mind at something, because if you are, then we're all the same. There's nothing that will differ us. We'll all be zombies in a world that has no choice. Everyone will be agreeing on the same stuff, and it's just not going to be a world. It's not a world without some issues. Now, most people argue and say, "Oh, Greg, you're so mean doing YouTube while your wife is having a baby. Who cares? It's his life. Are you the one that's going to be rubbing his wife's feet? Are you the ones that are supporting his wife? Are you there right now helping her? Well, tell me, how does your negative comments help Greg realize what's going on? Because he's there right now, huh? Who's there right now loving her? Him. And he's got himself a job that he enjoys. His videos on what he does, yes. But, you know, with a... yeah, man. It's just so sad that he can't live his own life without people interfering and trying to do this and that. I don't know all the facts with Mr. Repzion and all that. I just know there's some issues going around with marriage certificate. I've been to Mr. Rumpelstiltskin's Tumblr, and I have seen some of these papers, and honestly, to me personally, I think that's kind of going too far, posting that stuff online. And also, Mr. Repzion, I kind of lay off the porno on your Tumblr because you have a lot of kids that follow you. Sure, body art is okay. Yeah, I too can understand art. But when there's a woman getting her woo-ha rubbed with a toy on your Tumblr, that's a no-no. And by the time I say this, it might be deleted, but okay, whatever, I'm just me. But, you know, it's... what I want is something different from all this hate. Sure, I'm Mr. Victor Hate, but I'm tired of all the hate that's going on. I want there to be something different. For once, let's not have something about hate. Let's have something about joy. Not about Greg's view on religion, Greg's view on this, Greg's view on that, why Greg did this. Whoa, Greg's so mean, Greg's so evil. Ooh, blue, 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 blue. Let's forget all that and just settle down all the cruelty and just get back to the basics. YouTube is for entertainment. Greg started YouTube, entertain. He used his comedy ways to get where he is now. And he has a lot of followers. He came up with something that became something. His bananas. And frankly, you know, who cares? That's what he wants. That's what he has. And people just have to deal with it. You know, people just have to deal with the fact Greg is Greg. And there's no way to change Greg. He's been Greg his whole life. He can't just one day be like, I'm going to be someone else. No, he can't. It's not a place where you're going to snap your fingers and automatically change who you are. If that was a world, then that'd be perfect. No more wars, no more death, murder, and destruction. It'd be a peaceful planet. But no. We gotta live with each other. We only live on one earth. We only have one life to live. And most people on here, these negative comments come from people who are either too young to really realize what's going on, people who just want to cause pain, or people who just follow. It's just... You just gotta get to the point to realize, is it all really worth it in the end? All this pain, all this banter. End it all now. Frankly, that's what I say. In this bickering, just don't talk about each other. No more, Greg. That's one thing I'd say about you and Mr. Riptheon. That's how you pronounce his name. Just jump on. Be done with it. He is gone. The book closed in the page of my life. Whatever. But, I don't want none of that, Greg. No more drama. I want to speak to you for you. I want to be able to have a nice, civil conversation and see what happens. Maybe people will be enlightened by what they hear. Maybe people will be overjoyed and overwhelmed. Sure, there'll still be those negative comments that come up once in a while from people who are like, oh, you're gay, oh, he's stupid, he's a freaking psycho. Everyone gets those. That's what comes with being a popular person on YouTube, I guess. You know? So, Greg, I await to hear if you are going to... Whoa! Whoa! I wait to hear if you're going to message me back. Until then, Greg, I just really hope that things start going better for you. Who knows, maybe if you don't pick me, the next group that you pick will be a much more nicer bunch. Well, Greg, have a wonderful day. And please consider picking me so you and I can have a nice, wonderful talk. Goodbye.